Hello everybody, it's me Ray-Kon here, and I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So today we shall be jumping into the wonderful, the mystical, the ever goodly and bet reliable Masochist in the, Yugioh Masochist in the Masochist format. Okay, I was just being a bit silly there, a bit dumb. Go man about that. But I hope you've all had a wonderful day. So today's goal is simple. Clear gold, but not just that, try to get to level 50 before the end of the night. So that's why we're starting a bit early. We might go to 12. We'll try to stop at 12. But we're going to be trying to struggle, punch, push through as fast as possible. So we'll be jumping in between just duels and what's not whatsoever. If we see a duel that's not going to be going well, we're just going to dip. We're not going to be letting them go through the long run because the priority is killing it this night. Also, we're going to be trying to go to 50 in the rankings, well, not in the rankings, in the dual pass, so we can get the beach background, which is what I really want, and the reason why I'm doing this as far as I'm doing it. Now, without further ado, let us jump into this. Well, first off, let's look into the deck. The deck that we have here is mostly just Cyber's good stuff. Just a bunch of good special summons. Oops, sorry, I remembered the thing I was gonna do. It was gonna be killing the sound things here. Give me a sec. Sound things, there we go. Because we already got the game noise, so don't need anything else to contribute. So if we look back at what we're doing here today, is that our deck is mostly just a bunch of good cyber stuff that we can just run, so we can have a bunch of special summon good stuff here. Another thing that I'm going to be adding is the Gizmek card, because we have Gizmek Rabbit, so we can have the target for the chicken. So we're just gonna be doing it. We're just gonna write Giz, and that should give us, there we go, it's Inaba. So we're gonna be adding him to the deck so we can have a target for Sunrise, and when discard this, but just one two monsters with your hand defense position. That is, we have the Orochi, so we can do that, and then we can activate Orochi's ability without having to activate the ability of milling the cards from our top of the deck. Also, you can manage discard and target machine monster you control whose attack equals to defense, blah blah blah. It's mostly just to have the extra deck thing inside the deck, and that's about it. So it's basically just, I just have that so I can activate Naganaki's ability. Lets me summon Inaba, which then Inaba, if I have this, I can do that. If not, I can just do Inaba to summon Mananaki, so that's another card I can have it in the board. It's just mostly there just to exist, and that's about it. As for the card I should be cutting there, I don't know. I really don't know what to cut. We could throw away Claudia. Mostly revolves around zones, and the only one that I have a decent zone is with Flame Administer. I don't really have any zones that point down as much in the lower rankings in the two. In the two, I really don't have anything. Like, literally, the only one cards that point to zones are my 3s and 4s. That's about it. Without that, I have no zones to point down. So those are fairly important. So I really want to keep... Tambler might not come up as often, but he's still fairly good. Let's see. Who else we can throw away? Clocker's just good for existing outside. We could throw away Parallel Exceeds. Yeah, let's throw Parallel Exceeds. Parallel Exceeds only really gives a bigger benefit if we're doing it for, like... Okay, threw us out because I took so long there. Sorry about that. So, jumping back in. And we got lowered to freaking... Okay. So it seems we're tracking our ass back to gold then. Change of plans. We're gonna be killing this game. I've heard about this. That was gonna happen today, but I forgot about it. I still blame the game. I was doing fairly well, and now I'm back to silver again. So now I have to go back up. Ugh, this sucks. Okay, let's see what we get here. We got Ellis. That's only good if we got another level 4. We got Clockwork Knight. Nothing happened there, meaning they're waiting for us to do stuff. What we got? We can do current special summon to do Ellis. We already lose Doing the exceeds for Exo Sisters is not going to come up as good. Best I could do is like save this up, summon Ellis just to have her as like if they do anything from graveyard, I can special summon an Exo Sister from the grave. It will mostly be a Sophiel, but then I could just negate the grave. That's mostly all I can do here. So basically do Solemn Scolding, summon her, and then do Clockwork Knight. That's the best I got for now. It gives her a bit of attack, but like, you know, that's all I could really do. Solemn Scolding is fairly nice, at least here. It's not the best Solemn, but like, I prefer to have some Solemn than nothing. The only other Solemn I have is the one with... this does have a lot of combos. We'll have to do that. Pretty sure I've seen this card combo off to do other stuff, so it's better to just negate it while I can. Yeah, that's mostly my thought process. There we go. We stop his entire play, thankfully. So now we draw. We got that. So now our Kaiju's not going to activate properly there. Okay. What does that do? I've heard of it. Each time your opponent normally specials one monster from the hand, merely draw one card. Okay, so I won't be doing that. So just battle with Ellis, I guess. Not that fairly annoying, but like won't be able to do my... Anyway, I don't have a lot of special summons here. I can't... Current Wizard won't be giving a special summon. I mean, I could do it for like a access talker, but that's about it. If they interact with their graveyard, they're mostly gonna be interacting with the deck with the pie with the Rizal, I think it was. Blah, blah, blah. It's mostly just outside interactions, and that's about it. Shouldn't be much of a problem though. Okay, throw that to the grave. But if it does proc an ability, I'll be able to do Ellis and then like negate grave, but that's about it. I'm really depending on this. If not, regardless of the monster, I can throw it away. Okay. They got Duo Drive, which is... Oh, that's perfect, actually. Because, thank you, Ellis. To Ellis, I'll be able to do this. They get your draw then, man. You're already doing like billion draw cards. Regardless, I'll be able to have a bigger attack. So now I have to shoot. They're gonna be sure with the graveyard. But this gets... It's fairly useless, but then I got Sophia. What does this guy do? If the card special summon you attack during your main phase, you can decide to you do add 2 red zero cards from your deck to your hand. I could get rid of this one, have this one there. Special summon monster from the graveyard. If the card exceeds summon using this one, the player can activate the card effects from the graveyard. If there is Z summon using an exquisite material, the player can special summon monsters from the graveyard for the rest of the turn. So special summon from grave. I think he just picks up stuff. Let me check his grave first. Actually, let me check his other Rizal targets. Let's see. The Special Summon Island must protect the graveyard. That's mostly special summon. Special summon by sending one card to protect the graveyard. Special summon this way. Blah blah blah. If there's normal summon, you control the monsters. And this is if there's this monster. If you have an easy monster and you feel the graveyard, you can special summon this card from hand. Special summon blah 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 blah. You can send one card from your hand to field to get target Rizal monster in your graveyard. And special summon in defense position but negate its effects. So it's less graveyard negate effect. So it's better just to cast peel. Yeah, just attack position. And now she's 25. Yep, just do cast peel's effect. That is fairly fine. He gets more power. For each material small guide, you can gain 100 attack, and your opponent controls loses 100 attack. Oh, that's why I have a lower attack than you used to. Okay, that's really fine. Oh, hello, Unsolved Mystery. How are you? Hope you've had a wonderful day. How are you, good sir? Right now, I'm just playing some Yugioh Masochist. Ah, that's why I didn't hear you. I usually have a TTS sounding for me when people talk. Sadly, it has not been sounding a few times, and now it is a... Ah, crap. Ah, damn. Okay, somebody used that, apparently. That worked fairly well. Also, thank you so much for the follow. I've been having a pretty decent day. The power outage was not fun, but, like, everything else, it's been fairly fine-ish. It's been okay. Like, at least I got the power back, I got AC back, and I can do stream today. So, I'm okay. Also, I love doing the Masochist challenge, so it is fairly fine. Cool. Yay! Thanks to hear. Question, you play Yugioh? You just come in here just bother because you saw the PNG? What is it? And we got Detonator now. What do we do here? My favorite archetype and deck is the Onomatopia one, the one that revolves around Utopia. And specific archetype of it that I love is the Go-Go-Go's, the rock archetype. The Go-Go-Go's and the Gagagas. The reason I like the Go-Go-Go's is mostly because my favorite card is Go-Go-Go Golem Golden Form, where he is basically just a card that can... If I have a Go-Go-Go monster in the board... Oh, okay. I just got... I think that was the follow proc is now sounding. Okay. That's from another thing. From another shot module. But I like the Go-Go-Go Golden Form mostly because if I have a Go-Go-Go monster on the field, then I contribute it and then special summon Golden Form, and he gains the double the attack of the monster, of the Go-Go-Go monsters, and mostly the Go-Go-Go's are pretty decent in attack-wise. They're usually 8... Ah, that's fair to hear. I mostly just do TCG games and the RPG or gacha game around. I mostly try to do Sundays or Saturdays. I think I'm going to switch Master Duel to Saturdays. For Yugioh Master Duel Masochist, I just do like doing the Masochist challenge from Zemo. And on Sundays, I'm probably going to be doing the Card Fight Vanguard, where I just test something. Just play around with something just to entertain myself. And on Mondays, for the end of the week, well, I'm going to be trying to do more Pokemon streams where I'm going to be playing Pokemon Violet. I'm going to be doing a Worst Teams challenge. It's not a Nuzlocke. It's just that I run the worst team that's been recommended by Mystic Umbreon. Okay, I know what I'm doing here. Ah, you are a man of similar... You are a person of similar taste. I like that. Okay, get rid of that. Summon that guy. That is fairly better. I can special summon this. So special, throw this guy here. What is the Black Ray Lancer? I love this guy. I also love the Shark deck from like Shark from the Yugioh map from like Zexal. I love that guy. He's my favorite character. So I like the Shark fish deck that he has. It's fairly great. I like it. He got Detonator back in the board, and he can add materials. Ooh, Chronomaly. You're also a very good sexual enjoyer.